It was a great all-around effort against a very, very good team that has beaten some very good teams on the road, especially this year. And, I thought we shot it from the free throw line great. I thought guys made the extra pass, and our ball movement was great. And obviously our guys wanted to see me rant and rave down the stretch by missing the free throws. So, all right, Mike? Yeah. So that's it. You guys got anything?
The Norfolk State game, you guys are up by 5 at the half, and you said a good team takes it from 5 and makes it 10 or 15. Today you're up by 14 at the half, and you made it 22. Can you talk about just
that game was
the game away there?
We're getting better. We are. We've played. We've played a heck of a schedule. A lot of people early in the season, play people to build their team confidence, and what we've done, not by design, I might say, is we got a hardened group of guys that are used to playing against really, really good teams and really well-coached teams and really talented, tough teams. And I think if we played that game tomorrow, I think the outcome would be different, as well as a couple others. But no excuses, but we're getting better. We want to win.
Coach, is Mike personifying the way you want this team to play basketball?
He sure did today, man. He was, blood and guts guy. I just feel like he reflected the intensity of our bench. Not just me running around like a lunatic, but a bench that every game is locked in, whether we're 1-6, or 10-0. That's our identity. Every time we get an opportunity to compete, we're going to be emotional, we're going to be engaged, and we're going to fight for it. And this guy was absolutely fantastic today. Changed the game.
Mike, what do you feel like allowed you to break out there, especially late in the first half?
Well, recently I've been doing a lot of work with Coach Extra Time, with Coach Dan and Coach Bob, post moves, and working on my jumping ability. So that's been going probably like 3-4 days before and after practice. I've just been going to the weight room extra. So it all starts outside of the game, really. And if I keep working hard, hopefully I can build off of this.
How does that build during the game when you start getting a little confidence, when those shots start going?
I mean, my teammates were just like finding me the ball. It was basically little easy layups I was just making. They would get in the middle, help, and then they would just give me a nice assist or something. So they really get all the credit.
Coach, what concerned you about Vermont, and how did you nullify it for most of the contest?
Mature team, start 4 juniors that have played together for 3 years. They have an interior attack. They have at the minimum 3 guys that can make threes. And our approach, this game, because of our depth issues and where we're at currently, our game goal was to apply relentless full court man pressure and try to wear them down. Now that moving forward beyond this year becomes the way we're going to play every single time we come out. This year it's going to change game to game based on what we have and what our opponent's strengths are.
For you, Coach, and for X, 25 points today, but only 11 shots. Can you talk about your efficiency in the offensive end?
Coach been telling me to take better shots and just be more efficient, stop taking bad shots. So I didn't really hunt for shots. I tried to catch my groove early in the game, take good shots, and just hope it fell later in the game.
X is only going to get better. How old are you?
20.
He's a 20-year-old guy, just turned 20. He's a young guy. His body's going to get bigger and stronger over the course of the next year and a half. But what impressed me, was his efficiency. In effect, he had 5 assists.
Coach, you had a positive assist-to-turnover ratio. What does that tell you about the way you played?
I take pride in our assist total since I started coaching. You want to coach teams that, average somewhere between 14 and 16 a game. Our low assist total on the year is a byproduct of just not being able to make shots and guys not understanding what we're trying to do offensively. We have guys that are not used to, running all the different actions that we run, and I think they're finally starting to understand, as they play, where shooters are going to be. We did a great job today of seeing the weak side, and seeing the roll guy. I just felt really good about it against a team that has kept a lot of people in the 50s.
You guys hadn't shot many free throws at all in the first half until the last few minutes. Was there more of a concerted effort to get to the line?
Yeah, we just concentrating on getting our free throws, start taking our time, making our free throws. We just got to keep working on it in practice. Just keep putting more time in.
Coach, you have PC on Thursday for the first time in your tenure here. What do you expect going into the game?
I expect it'll be exciting atmosphere, for our guys. We're excited to come in, off a win. I think that's good for our confidence. I think we know that, we've played, exceptionally competitive basketball through 8 games, and we want our guys to enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy the rivalry, and be ready to play against the team, that is a reflection of their coach, who coaches with great intensity and whose players play with great intensity. And being a Jersey guy, and a lot of guys on the team from Jersey, and we're used to rivalry games. We've been doing this thing for a long time.
Coach, you had a stretch. When you made that run in the first half, it doesn't show in the box score, but Elway had a steal. He drew a charge. You talk about sort of that energy play from a guy coming off the bench. Yeah,
Elway's great, and he accepts his role. He's just you talk about it in baseball. He's like a great clubhouse guy, and just he's a valuable guy for us to bring in, late, and should have got him more minutes. But the minutes he got, he was a real contributor. Another blood and guts guy.
Mike, entering the game, you were 4 for 10 from the free throw line. You went perfect today. How did you change your approach?
Well, coach now has us shooting free throws at the end of practice, and if we don't make it, we have to run or do some type of drill that is absolutely miserable. So basically now I just work on them every day. Just changing my form with Coach Bob. He's changing a lot up top and everything. So
we shot 11 for 21 in the second half, so now we're going to go do those drills.
Coach, is this the blueprint to win for this team this year, the way you played for the first 35 minutes of this game?
Well, I think that, just this game, we wanted to push the ball in transition. We wanted to try to speed them up. I think we had an athletic advantage in this game. We had a quickness advantage. We wanted to pressure them and attack at both ends of the court. I just think that our blueprint this year is going to change, game to game. In some other games against, some of the more, teams that might have more talent than us, it becomes a shorten the game type of an approach. And, we're not married to a system this year. Game to game, we got to find a way to give ourselves a chance, to be in games, which we've done. Now we've got to find a way to finish games.
Anything else?
Thanks. Have any of you guys talked to you about the PC game? Some of the guys who have played it before to prepare you guys for what to expect.
Yeah, I talked to Mike Powell about the game last year. He said it's a big game. A lot of people there. It's a big rivalry game. Coach just told us about it, the heritage of the game. So we're gonna work hard this week of practice and just get prepared for it.
Is this something that you get excited for and something that you look forward to doing?
Yeah, I love playing in rivalry games. I love the intensity of the game. I love to fight for it. I just want to make Rhode Island proud.